As part of its 2022 annual media conference, Audi is presenting the next model in its future electrically powered A6 luxury class, the Avant. The company with the four rings introduced the Audi A6 Sportback, with an electric drive system, almost a year ago at the Shanghai Auto Show, in April 2021. The production-oriented A6 Avant e-tron concept car now illustrates the synthesis of pioneering drive technology and Audi's traditional design world, the Avant. The A6 Avant also has an exclusively electric drive system based on the forward-looking PPE platform, developed under Audi's leadership. At the same time, it represents a new design concept with the same dimensions as the A6 Sportback e-tron. At 4.96 meters long, 1.96 meters wide, and 1.44 meters high, its body puts it in the luxury class. Its lines are a consistent development in Audi's contemporary formal language. Significant elements like the closed single frame, and the continuous strip of lights in the rear, emphasize its kinship with the other electrically powered Audis in the e-tron fleet. Large 22-inch wheels, and short overhangs, the flat cabin, and a dynamic roof arch, give the Avant proportions that are distinctly reminiscent of a sports car. The gently backward-sloping roof arch, with the slanted D-pillar, is a typical feature of Audi Avant window design. The D-pillar rises up from the stable base of the vehicle's back end in an especially streamlined manner. The eye-catching quattro-wheel arches, effectively accentuate the width of the body, and are simultaneously integrated organically into the side surfaces. Also typical of Audi e-tron models, are the sleek, camera-based virtual exterior mirrors at the base of the A-pillar. Looking at the front, it is immediately apparent that the Audi A6 e-tron concept is an electric-powered representative of the brand with the four rings. A characteristic feature is the large enclosed single-frame grille, which is bordered at the bottom by deep air intakes for cooling the drivetrain, battery, and brakes. The flat headlight bezels extend far into the sides of the laterally sweeping front end, underscoring the horizontally aligned architecture of the vehicle body. The rear spoiler, with colored trim, visually emphasizes the elongated, horizontally oriented silhouette of the A6 Avant e-tron concept. It also does important work with airflow to improve aerodynamics. And in the lower section, the rear diffuser's two generously sized air outlets are integrated into the bumper area. These components, which also have colored trim, channel the air that flows under the vehicle in a manner that reduces turbulence, a perfect combination of reduced aerodynamic drag and minimized lift. The show car's sporty silhouette is emphasized by its warm shade of gray called Neptune Valley. While the paint has a modern, understated look when it is in the shadows, its full effect opens up in the sun, draping the show car in shades of softly iridescent gold with its effect pigments. The flat headlights and tail lights are slim and flush with the overall composition of the lines. Digital matrix LED and digital OLED technology makes it possible to achieve maximum brightness and a wide range of features even with a minimal surface area, while at the same time offering customizable light signatures. 3 small high-resolution LED projectors are built into each side of the body, transforming the ground beneath them into a stage when the doors are opened. Small extended dynamic lighting effects greet the occupants with messages in their own language. The combination of safety features and aesthetic design is particularly important to Audi. That's why the small high-resolution projectors also display warning symbols on the ground to warn a bike rider that the car door is about to open. Another 4 high-resolution LED projectors, inconspicuously integrated into the corners of the vehicle, generate turn signal projections. The design of these projections can be modified to address different markets and approval regions as required. The digital matrix LED front headlights achieve almost cinematic quality. If the Audi A6 Avant e-tron concept is parked in front of a wall, during a break to recharge the battery, the driver and passengers can pass the time playing a video game projected onto it. Instead of on a small screen in the cockpit, they'll see their current game's virtual landscapes projected onto the wall in XXL format, and all this via the digital matrix LED headlights. The rear end of the concept car features a new generation of digital OLED elements that, as a continuous strip of lights, act like a display. They can also be used to create almost unlimited customizable variations of digital light signatures and dynamic lighting displays that can be adapted to the customer's personal taste. One new feature in the tail lights is the three-dimensional architecture of the digital OLED elements that, adapted to the shape of the body, makes it possible to perfectly integrate the night design into the overall look. This makes it possible to experience the dynamic light show, not only in 2 dimensions, as was previously the case, but with an impressive 3D spatial effect. And it goes without saying that the combination tail lights, like the headlights, meet their developers' requirements when it comes to the traditional functions of vehicle lighting, namely seeing and being seen. In the front, a clearly and brightly illuminated road, with headlights that intelligently adapt to the traffic situation, weather, and surroundings, as well as communicate with other road users. In the rear, the ultra-bright, homogeneous, and high-contrast digital OLED combination tail lights can particularly and significantly increase the level of safety on the roads of the future. The Audi A6 e-tron Sportback and Avant concept cars are now the first members of a family of vehicles, initially in the C segment, and later also in the B and D segments, to be based on another innovative technology platform, the Premium Platform Electric, or PPE for short. This modular system is being developed under Audi's leadership together with Porsche AG. The first Audi production vehicles built on the PPE platform will be successively unveiled starting in 2023. The PPE is the first platform designed to accommodate an unprecedented range of high-volume automobiles, including SUVs and CUVs with high ground clearance, as well as cars with low ride height, that are part of Audi's core product range, such as the Audi A6 series. But there are also plans to expand the PPE range into the B segment, which has been the highest volume market segment for Audi for decades. And even when it comes to the top of the line D segment, the PPE is an excellent technological platform to build on. The Audi A6 Avant e-tron concept's 2 electric motors are capable of delivering 350 kilowatts of total output, and 800 Newton-meters of torque. The PPE is designed exclusively for battery electric drive systems, and can therefore take full advantage of all the benefits of this technology. The key element of the future PPE fleet is a battery module between the axles that holds around 100 kilowatt-hour of energy, in the Avant version of the A6 e-tron concept. Using the entire vehicle base makes it possible to achieve a relatively flat layout for the battery. This means that it will be possible to use this single platform, both for vehicles with high body styles, and vehicles with a decidedly dynamic, flat architecture, such as the Audi A6 Avant, without any changes to the basic architecture. Thus, the A6 Avant will become the storage champ in a double sense, not only because of its spacious back end. The PPE technology enables charging times that come close to a conventional stop to refuel a car powered by a combustion engine. Just 10 minutes is enough time to charge the battery to a level sufficient to power the car for more than 300 kilometers, and in less than 25 minutes, you can charge the Audi A6 Avant e-tron concept's 100 kilowatt-hour battery from 5 to 80%. Thanks to its high torque rate, From the first revolution, even entry-level models designed for efficiency, will accelerate to 100 km per hour in less than 7 seconds. And in the top of the line, high-performance models, this sprint can even be reduced to well under 4 seconds. Sporting the A6 emblem, the concept car underscores its place in the brand's business class. This family has represented the brand, in one of the world's highest volume segments, since 1968.